If I were you and I had some money somewhere, I will be going to buy Samsung chairs. Yes, I made Samsung chairs. This is an OTC, but you can buy from the Korea Stock Exchange if you have the connection to, if you know the way to. You can buy from the Korea Stock Exchange. Man, this is huge. The huge is Samsung is actually doing something with Tesla. They've signed a deal worth the whopping sum of 16.5 billion US dollars. You understand? 16.5 billion USD, and that is going to take place from now. They're going to be building a factory in the United States, and they'll be producing the Samsung AI chip. If they start building the Samsung AI chip for AI system, you should, for Tesla, am I talking of Samsung? They're building Tesla AI chip for AI system, AI 6, which is the hardware 6 for Tesla vehicles. Man, that foundry they've already had, when other companies would definitely sign similar deals with them. Though Samsung has been fucking poor in the past with chip creation, like their Exynos chip and their chip they made for Google. Well, I actually don't like those chips, but this one is something going to be huge. So I will tell you, if it's going to be for a major term, the next 5 years, take advantage of it. Look at their earning, look at their quarterly earning. All right, for the past 1.5 years, you will discover that Samsung has been doing not bad. All right, has been doing not bad. Look at their dividends. The sum they'll be paying for dividend is good. You understand? Look at what they paid recently. They paid close to 30 cents. So they are doing well. Look at their quarterly earning. Look at their income. Samsung is doing well. So guys, I will tell you to buy now. You can see from the technical part, the sentiment is telling you that you should. People are selling Samsung stock, but this is the right time to buy. Anyways, that is that from my end. I can't force you, I can't tell you what to do, but it's just an opinion. Look at their stock in the Korea Stock Exchange. You will discover that they are doing well. They are not that bad. Now let's check them in the past year and see where they are. This is where they've been coming from. It has been an upward trajectory. They've been moving nice. All right, for the past 1 month, let's go through a year. All right, you see, it's like they are going up for a curve. Let's see 5 years and see what they've been doing. So you see them, it's be a double top movement, like they are down in the long term last 5 years. But if you look very well, you will understand that they are in the top. You can see they've done very well for themselves. They've moved a long time down from 1994 down to this present time. They've been doing wonderfully well. So this is what Samsung is doing. You can see the last 5 years. You will see it there. This is a double M. The M you see, all right, double top. Now when you look at the bottom, you see they are trying to retrace and get themselves back at the peak. Now let's go further. When you see downward, you see what they got recently. Samsung, you see what I just talked about. Samsung Electronics signed a 16.5 billion chip deal with Tesla, expected to yield 2.1 billion annually for 8 years. You understand what the company is making? 2.1 billion annually for 8 years. Annually, that's each year they'll be making 2.1 billion. It's an estimate, all right? Now, if you look at their trade volume, we discover there are lots of people that are actually trading their stock, all right? There are a lot of people actually trading their stock, all right? So if you see the number of people trading their stock, if you understand the number of people trading their stock, you will know they are doing well. This doesn't actually mean a figure of people that are owning the stock. It means the number of shares or stock that has been traded per time. So that is what it is. Now see, look at the capitalization. It's all calculated in Korea won. So Now look at the earning. If you look at when I checked it in the USD, you understand what it is. So they are doing very well, and you understand that the dividend is also the same. Now look at the quarter, their annual earning. Amen. But for them, at the Korea side, it's a strong buy, which means it's a sentiment that you should not go into the market. I've talked about this before when I talked about buying a share for Tesla. All right, I told you guys don't go in now. Wait a little. The sentiment is going to drop. At that time, you buy when it's on its neutral. But firstly, you have to use other factors to determine when you enter into the market. So don't just enter by just sentiment analysis. Go in also by technical analysis. Look for history. Let data back it. Then you look for what I would say you do some other strong fundamentals. So that being said, I'm not trying to say you shouldn't buy or you should sell, but I'm saying you should do your own research, do your due diligence. But if I were you, which is I being me, I'll be buying Samsung shares right now. I don't care if it's on a strong buy or not, because I'm looking to the future. Definitely, if you're somebody that always does technical analysis, you understand that with the 5 years graph, the 5 years chart, you will understand double top means it's going downwards, all right, but it's trying to recover that. With this, if you should live there and come to the 1 year, you start to see it's trying to go out top. It's trying to become a cup and handle, but it's not yet completed, all right. It's trying to become a cup and handle, but it's not yet completed. So it's a two-way game, but you can take the race for a long time. I'll be going for a mid-term. I'll be saving, probably investing for the next 5 to 7 years to see how it goes. Probably this chip is going to be out by 2027, 2028, all right, because 2026, 2027, the hardware 5 chip will be out, all right, late 2026, 2027, the hardware. Early 2027, the hardware 5 chip will be out, which is being produced by TSMC. So for 2027, 2028, Samsung chips, Tesla chips with Samsung will be working. So the building that factory as it is going, my friends, I will advise you to do your due diligence. If you want things like this, if you like things like this, I will advise you to follow and subscribe, like, and do what that is necessary to get information like this from this channel. So stay tuned for more.